Hello, 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 everyone. I am Dr. Michael Bart Matthews, and I am here with the esteemed inventor. When the reason I call her inventor, she's also a creator. Her name is Tina Matthews Gidding. Tina Matthews Gidding. And we're going to talk about, or rather, I'm going to pass the mic over to her, and she's going to talk about her amazing list of different products that men, women, and children can benefit from. And it's named after her mother, who invented the first product over 40 years ago, Alberta Miracle Ointment, AMO. Okay, and it's definitely can calm irritation. It can restore balance, but that's all I'm going to say because I want to leave this to the professional, Sister Tina, so she can share with some and introduce to others what these amazing products will do. Sister Tina, the floor is yours.
Thank you so much, my brother Michael, for having me. I really appreciate you. Thank you for this platform. And I want to say hello to everyone that's out there that is listening. Yeah, AMO is a natural product. It is all natural with organic ingredients. As brother Michael was saying when he introduced me, AMO stands for Alberta Miracle Ointment. And Alberta was my mother. So she created this very first product over 40 years ago now because I've been keeping her legacy alive. And this first product is for eczema, psoriasis, dry skin, athlete's feet, diaper rashes for baby. It's also great for hemorrhoids. It's great for bruises. It's great for burns. It's great for any type of situations you may have in your scalp. This first product that my mother created over 40 years ago, AMO, that's why I named it after her, Alberta Miracle Ointment. Just after 2 uses, you will be cleared up. The testimonies are real. It is amazing. It is life changing. There is zero, zip, nada chemicals in any of my products. It is all made from natural and organic ingredients. So, when I first published, or not published, but promoted this product, my mother used to make it and she used to give it away. So, my mother also was a licensed cosmetologist, and I used to have to work in the salon with her along with my other two sisters because she was that busy. Now I was just a little girl, but I used to have to shampoo the hair and help out because she was one of the top stylists in our city. I'm originally from Kansas City, Missouri. Go Chiefs. I'm originally from Kansas City, Missouri, but I reside in Florida over 26 years now. So when I watched my mother whip up this first product over 40 years ago, because she would have clients that had scalp conditions like psoriasis and eczema. And I would watch her and I was like, wow, this stuff really works. So they kept coming back saying, Alberta, can you give me some more of that? I need some for my grandchild or for my mother or for my aunt or for my whomever. And so when I moved to Florida over 26 years ago, I'm also a licensed cosmetologist as well. I've owned three salons. And so I opened up two when I came here, and I was doing the same thing. I was whipping up the formula, giving it to my customers that had scalp conditions. And one day, my oldest son said, he said, Ma, I see these people keep asking for this product. Why don't you market it? And I never thought about it. I was just repeating what I saw my mother doing. And so my very first website was a Wix website. I didn't have a clue about a website. Me and my oldest son, he helped me, and we had the product on there. It didn't have no label. If you go to my Wix website, it's still there with no label on the product. But I was just selling it like that because I didn't have a clue. I was just starting to market the product. And so the testimonies was off the charts. So one day in our ministry, a gentleman came to me and he said, you don't have anything for pain? I said, no, I don't. Because remember, I'm just marketing this first product. I have 13 cents that I've handmade and marketed. I said, no, I don't have nothing for pain. He said, I need something for pain. He said, because I'm in pain all the time and the painkillers is not working. So I went home. And so I started doing research. I'm also a college graduate, but my degree is in criminal justice. I have nothing to do with these type of products. So I went home, I started researching, and I started formulating, and I started testing and trying it out on my family members and sending samples to all my family members and saying, tell me what you think about this, and tell me if it's going to take your pain away or help subside your pain. Tell me, give me the feedback. And so I sent it to several, at least over 40, 50 of my family members. And the feedback was just unbelievable. Most of them said when they used the healing ointment, they didn't have pain no more. Some of them said when they used the healing ointment, they didn't have pain for 48 hours. Some said when they used this healing ointment that they were able to sleep throughout the night without being interrupted by pain. So I said, wow, I'm on to something. So I took one to the guy in our ministry. I said, I want you to try this because you're the one that prompted me to come up with something to deal with pain. So I gave it to him and he was blown away. He said, this worked better than the pain pills. Oh my goodness, can you give me a bigger bottle? And so at the time, this is the biggest that I have made and still is making because I just haven't gone bigger. But it's a 4-ounce jar. And because my goal is for you not to have pain no more. So I don't want to have a bigger bottle. I want you to use this and you come back and say you don't have pain no more.
Right.
So that's when this one was born. But I tested this one out and tried this one for probably about 6 months before I marketed it because I wanted to make sure that it was going to do what people were saying it was going to do. So since then, I've sold thousands of these. So Kevin Harrington's office, one of the original sharks from the Shark Tank, I was in contact with them for about 3 months. We went back and forth, and they asked me to send them out a copy of the ointment. So I did. I mailed them out this one. Well, not this one, but I mailed them out one in their California office. And then I think they have another office in Clearwater, but I mailed it to California. They were amazed. I spoke with one of his people. Her name was Michelle. I'm not going to call her last name, but Michelle was her name. And her and I went back and forth. And she was like, this is amazing. It smells good too. I'm like, it smells good? It's only herbs and spices and oils in here. Herbs like frankincense, clove, ginger, peppermint, because those are all properties that help stimulate the blood flow and reduce inflammation in the body and subside the pain in the body. So she was like, can you use it on pets too? I said, absolutely. And so we went back and forth for a while, but we didn't close a deal because I didn't like the deal, if I'm honest. But so we went back and forth. So since I've sold thousands, as I stated earlier, to chiropractors, nurse practitioners, pharmacists. I've had them in natural stores, and it's just one of my top sellers. The AMO eczema, the healing ointment, and my hair growth drops, my top sellers. So since then, I've created over 13 natural products with organic ingredients. I also have a facial cleanser. I created this one because my teenager son kept breaking out. And we would go and buy the expensive products in the mall, and it just got worse for him. And I said, let me get back to work. Let me start creating. Let me start formulating. Let me do some research. And that's what I did. And his face cleared up within 1 to 2 days. I am not kidding you. So that's how this one was born. And I've sold hundreds of these. This is amazing if you want to reduce wrinkles in your skin. It is great for all skin types. I have people from Canada come down buying by the dozens. It's sold all over Grenada, everywhere, all over the United States. So this is a wrinkle-free facial cleanser. It deeply cleans your face. It exfoliates the skin because it got the natural and organic ingredients in it. It got the rose hip in it. It have aloe vera in it. Now I want everyone to be reminded of something. I hand make all of these products. I don't have a machine that's dropping these products. I don't send them out for someone to make them for me. I hand make them along with 2 or 3 other my employees when I have big orders. I hand make all of my products with
Well,
natural and organic ingredients.
well, how long does it take you and the team? I was going to ask that question, but you brought it up right now, so I'll interject. How
Yeah.
long does it take you and your team to make an order, to fill an order?
So with I give you an example. I do it every day. So if I have a big order, say for an example, I just came back from Georgia from the new Black Wall Street.
Mhm.
So I had to make a lot of products. I mean, hundreds of them. So what I do, I pace myself because it is a lot. I can make like 100 jars of one of the healing ointment. That would take me literally about 8 hours, a full day, because of everything that goes into it, the mixing, the blending, making sure I'm formulating, everything is the same always. So I would take like 2 or 3 days just to have 3 products made. But remind you, I have 13.
Yeah.
And it would take me about a good 8 hours to do just one. Depends on the amount that I need to make.
Okay. What is your vision for growth and expansion?
My vision for growth is that I get there. Let me give some statistics. There are 1.5 billion people in these United States, and I'm sure around the world, it's probably more, that wake up in pain every single day, some form of pain. My vision and my expansion and growth is that every person that's in pain would get one of these healing ointments to subside their pain. um that is my passion. That's I just want to help people around the world to come out of pain, because it is chemical free, and a lot of pain ointments and things have steroids in it. Steroids causes cancer, strokes, heart attacks, all of that. So my vision and dream and goal is to get this into the hands of every person that is in pain around the world.
Well, these products are all natural, and it reminds me of when I was a little kid going down south to see my grandmom's, and we was hurting, and she would just go out in the garden and pick up something. And me being from the north, from Chicago, I ain't eating that, grandma. But after I ate it, whatever was wrong was okay. But I never thought about it like that. As it
Yes,
being a natural healing product that's born in the ground in the earth and has no pharmaceuticals in it. So,
yes.
so you come from a long generation of leaders. Let me go all the way back to, I'm gonna leave some out, but I'm just gonna name a few from Annie Malone, Madam
Mhm.
C.J. Walker, your
Yes.
mother, Alberta's Miracle Ointment,
Mhm.
and now you, Tina, and the Luster family here in Chicago. So this has not been a new phenomenon, but can you share that what is your unique selling proposition?
So I sell these on my website. I also go to churches. I go to events. I do pop-ups. But my website is AMOCURE, the number 1.com, AMOCure1.com. And I don't even know how I came up with that name. I tell you, all this comes from the heavens, because I didn't sit around and think of a name. I was just playing with some words, with some letters, and I was just like AMO. I don't even know how I came up AMO Cure One. I promise you. And when I wrote it down, I'm like, wow, I never even thought about the word cure. I never thought about it. Because I know we can't make the claim of curing somebody or healing somebody. And I'm not here to make that claim. I'm just telling you what the testimonies have come in and have said. But yeah, so I sell online, I sell at events, um, pop-ups, and that's how I get it out. I'm on social media promoting Facebook, Instagram, TikTok,
Well,
YouTube.
well, if everybody that's watching this can see your energy, can feel your frequency, can feel your emotion that's coming from your mind, body, spirit, and soul about the wonderful gift that you took from your mother and second generation to move it forward in today's society and beyond, that can help people like me and people like you, my awesome listeners. So I encourage each and every one of you to connect with Sister Tina Mathews Giddings and her AMO Miracle Products, founded by her mother over 40 years ago, and is still moving and grooving. Tina, is there anything else you would like to leave our audience with?
I just want to say thank you so much for tuning in to today's broadcast. I want to say thank you to my brother Michael for having me on this platform. Uh, I have several products that's great for men, women, children, your dogs, your cats. Everybody can use it. I also want to say one other thing because there's a lot of men out there that bump up when they shave. I also have a kit called Bump Free. When the man shave with my foam and shave, and then he'll put a moisturizer on there, he will not bump up when he shave. So I have something for all of us because we all human. So it's not just for one group of people, it's for all of us. So I just want to say thank you so much again. And you can find me on my website at AMOCURE, the number one.com. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, my sister. Tina Mathews Giddings and AMO Miracle Products by her mother, Alberta, and now to the next generation, Sister Tina. We thank you so much, my sister.
Thank you. I appreciate you.
You as well.
Bye bye. Have
Bye-bye.
a great day. Okay.